What's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent. It's not how many years you went to school. It's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othella. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Still very early in the season here, but Teams Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are...
Substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. MP is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bassey into the center position.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
The pass to Edwards, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Reid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Timberwolves shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
First free throw is good. And, you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Passes it to MP. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Here's Bassett. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Prince outside. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Edwards. Anderson trying to free himself up. Edwards, that's good.
Not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Graham. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Likes to facilitate the basketball, but Devontae Graham can hit from long range.
Here's Edwards. Here's Anderson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And that's now 7 out of their last 10 coming off the assist.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Graham, the pass debates Dion. And the basket by MP.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's San Antonio ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
And please give a big round of applause.
And hope you...
Substitution
for Minnesota. Edwards has come in for Prince, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. Back to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around to the wing right side. Alexander Walker. The tray. The shot. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Devontae Graham. He's out there with MP. Gorgie Dang is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at power forward. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson comes in for Michael Conley.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. Buries the jump shot. Edwards got 7.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And the basket by MP.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Edwards to the inside. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Graham, the pass to Sohan. It's MP, top of the key. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Anderson. As he pulls it in. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Graham. The 9-foot shot. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Substitution on the board.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Edwards. He can't hit that time. With 1 on the clock, count that bucket. He has 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed.
And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 11. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Substitution.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Reed is out there with Towns. And it's Noel in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Edwards, that's good.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Spurs have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Free throw, no good for MP. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Back to Graham. Trains it from beyond the arc. Graham's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Noel. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns, no luck.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving inside. That one goes in. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Quick first step Devontae has, and he excels at getting to the bucket.
Open shot Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Graham with the bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Now they need this. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Spurs. They're up by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
And pretty unsurprising there, Greg Popovich. Making a switch here. Towns is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. MP comes in for Devin Vassell. And Jones subbed in for Devontae Green. On the court for San Antonio. They've got MP. He's out there with Jones. Johnson is out there with Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. MP, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. The offensive rebound, Towns, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Here's Sohan. Five on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That's the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Second shot opportunity. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Alexander Walker. The Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Jones dishes to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Edwards passes to Towns. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
MP outside. Back to Jones. Here he goes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Jones with it. Here's MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. All 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Collins trying to break free. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
At the line for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson, shooting 1.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Minnesota with the ball. 11-point game. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Conley against Jones. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city. I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community, but what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, you know, and they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
I mean, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it because that's your job. So I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay. You got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure. That's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either. You know, I've heard from people in the like of in sales, you know, tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I mean, I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential, you know, both on and off the court, you know, so they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, you know. Obviously, you know, I care about my community. No doubt. That's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, you know, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as the team reaching out to me and seeing how they can support me in anything that I want to do, you know. I'm really grateful for that. You know, everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now!
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit!
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida. So now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky because she's a chewer. She likes to chew. And now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up.
All right.
John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. He's going to do it today. Once I give him a call, because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you'd think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida
so
would.
I would, I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right.
You chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP,
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
I say me. Yeah, 100%. I'd say me. Life is about adapting, John, as you may know as well. The most successful people don't whine when things don't go their way. They simply figure out what they need to do to make things go their way. You feel me on that one?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't control the outside factors, You can only control how you deal with them.
That's a good way of looking at it, but any concern about how long it's taking you to adapt to your new city?
Nah. I mean, that stuff takes time. If you're expecting things to go your way, the minute you get into a situation, you're going to be disappointed, flat out. I feel great about where I am right now, and I'm looking forward to proving my worth to the city, as time goes on.
Okay, then. Last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Okay. How about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
I like that.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship. Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working off the court to improve and enhance the lives of everyone who lives in this city, basketball fan or not. You know what I'm saying? Because community is pretty big to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use my profile as well as my resources to help really make this community flourish.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, this is a great feel that these teams play with.
Substitution on
Here
the
for
board.
San Antonio. On the court for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Green in at the three. And he makes it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Levine. From downtown. Here's Drummond. Bassie pulls it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
MP against Williams. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Free throw good, MP. Now, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league, but I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jang's checked in.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
To the left wing. Back to Graham. Pass to Jang. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Jang. Levine against MP. Nice D from Levine.
Hard to earn more touches when you miss shots like that.
Out to the right wing. To the inside. Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Graham against ball. Outside Graham. Pass to Bates Diop. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them...
30. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And thanks again for tuning in.
Substitution
for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Jones, and it's Zach LaVine in for Caruso. Here's Sohan. Williams defending. Back to MP. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Chicago leading. On the court for Chicago. And at forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Number 53. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And the first one at the line is good. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
To the wing on the left, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Pass to Levine. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the jam by Drummond.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's MP. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. DeRozan finds some space. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Right at the free throw line. MP no good. The Bulls shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Right side Levine. The 3 from Ball. Unable to get that one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to MP. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Bates Diop. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Deciding to change it up. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. They've got MP, Keita Bates-Diop out there with Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40-20 whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
Outside Graham. Pulls it with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Caruso finds Williams. Here's Levine for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Johnson. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 13 now.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm. The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
The first one falls.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pass to Caruso. Outside Levine. Lets the three fly. He buries it from three. 18 points for him.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Johnson. Now here's Graham. He's guarded by Caruso. 5 to shoot. Here's Bates Diop. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Levine for 3. And no good. It could go. And the miss. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Bulls up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Bulls, ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Green against Vassell. To tie it up. Good work there as it goes. It's a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Outside Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Jones. MP left side. That one's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Green. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Vassell. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
And he makes a first. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him...
And he is checked in for San Antonio. Collins right side. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out left to the wing. Johnson against Levine. Collins passes to Johnson. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the right side. Outside Jones. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Chicago trailing here. From the low block. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Levine.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
And the Spurs call time here. They're up by 6. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
I tell you, some people can score and some people can scope. And unquestionably, he was able to score tonight. Man, the defense had no chance. They couldn't contain him, and he took full advantage.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. 50 seconds left in the game. Here's Collins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 8. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. That one goes. Count it.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Good instincts to read the path and get in the position to pick it off.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They're ahead by 4. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Levine. Ball outside. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for San Antonio, number 53.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball finds DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Outside Jones. And so it's San Antonio Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.